Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina and I started my YouTube channel to just kind of show people along the way my breast cancer journey. And today, one of the things I wanted to talk about was my Keepsake box. I actually was at my oncology clinic and there was a male that was getting some medicine next to me, and it was his first time. And the nurse had said, "Do you want me to take your bracelet off before you leave?" And he said, "Yeah, what do I need it for?" And I said, "Actually, I kept mine because I wanted to put it in my Keepsake box." And he said, "Oh my gosh, I never even thought about that." So I thought maybe this would be something fun to share with you, maybe give you an idea or two of things that you want to save along your journey. But I have it sitting right in front of me. I picked this up at, the price tag's probably still on it, at Ross. I know that they have some at TJ Maxx, they have some at Home Goods. This was $10.99 and I just really liked it because it's pink, of course, for breast cancer, and I like how it said hope, dream, believe, and on the inside, I'll show you when I open it, it has another saying, and I just really thought it was cute, and I liked it because it had buckles to kind of keep everything closed and safe, and it kind of looks like a little treasure chest. So one of the reasons I wanted to do this was just to kind of commemorate my journey. I mean, we do pictures and things like that all along the way, but I wanted something where I could keep some items that I could look back on and just say, you know what, that was a part of my life that I had to deal with. And sure, there's a lot of sad parts, but there was a lot of happy parts as well. I actually haven't looked through this box in several months. I pulled out my hair for my shaving my head video that I did, and I thought, you know what, this might be something fun to do on my channel. But I will admit that there are a lot of things in there that might be hard for me to see, so I'm just going to pre-warn you that there may be tears at some point or another. For those of you who don't know, during the beginning part of my cancer stage, right after I started my first round of chemo, my dad passed away. See, it's already hard for me to talk about. I apologize. And there's some items in here that he had given me, and I know that they're in there, so I might have a little hard time here and there, just to pre-warn you. But without further ado, I'm gonna get this box open. It's full. It is full, so I'm just gonna kind of show you. This is the saying on the inside, live, laugh, love. And you can see it is packed full, but so one of the first things, and this is usually up here. This is where I tried to keep it. This will be one of the harder things I talk about. So we'll just come back to that. How about that? But one of the first things is my coworkers had organized a walk, a cancer walk, which they had these t-shirts made, which I thought was really awesome. It says save the rack. And for those of you who do not know, I'm a big time hunter. And so this was kind of a funny thing. I thought it was a really great idea for them to do that. On the back it says Team Christina 2016. So I haven't worn it since that walk, and I wanted to kind of save it and keep it all nice and pretty, so I have not worn it. This is a lei that one of my friends, she had entered this contest online, and one of it was, the winner of it was going to get a breast cancer lei, and so she had it sent to me, and so I hung it and dried it and then put it for safekeeping in this bag, and that's why I keep it on top so that it doesn't get destroyed or anything. But I thought this was really special. I'm gonna post a little picture right here of me wearing it when it was nice and fresh. But this was a really sweet gesture, and of course I want to hold on to that. So another thing that I have in here was my boa. A couple of my friends, right before I went to have my double mastectomy, threw me a lunch thing where we got together and had some cake and drinks and things like that. And this was something they had given me, so I kept it because I think it's really pretty. As you can see, there's feathers going everywhere, but it was something that was really special to me. And it was one of the things that I wanted to keep from that moment. So this is a bag that my dad had given me. When I first was getting my port, my lung had collapsed by the placement of the port. And so I was in the hospital for 4 days. And when my dad had come to visit me, he had brought me a present in this bag, and I wanted to keep it because I think it's a really cute bag, but I like what it says on it too, do more of what makes you happy. But it was really funny because he had gotten me this placard, and it was this turquoise color. It's really pretty, and it's beach themed, which my house is kind of beach themed. And I said, "Dad, where on earth did you find this?" And he said, "Well, I found it down in the gift shop, of course." And it was just really funny because that's my dad's sense of humor. But I have some bracelets. I'm not gonna show them completely, but these are the medical bracelets that they scan you in with. And I have like my first day of chemo in there. I was going to save all of them, and I thought this is kind of silly to be saving all of them because you have so many of them, and there was a point where I was going almost every day to the oncology clinic. But here's my port surgery, and I know in here I have my double mastectomy surgery one. Actually, this might be it. This is the one from when I went in for my reconstruction surgery. So I think my double mastectomy surgery is in here somewhere. Yes, it is right here. But again, I'm not gonna show because it has my birth date and everything on there. Y'all don't wanna see that. This, well, I suppose I should show it. This was something that the actual jewelry is not in here, but I kept the jewelry box because I thought it was really special. The day that I had my lunch with these girls, they got me a really special breast cancer necklace that had diamonds in it and everything, but this was the box that it came in, and I just thought it was a really sweet gesture that they had done, so I kept it. It was just a Weisfield box is all it is. All right, I think I can talk about this now. So this was something my dad had given me just hours before he died. Sorry. And so it was something I wanted to dry and keep forever, and I will definitely be keeping this in my keepsake box, which leads me to some little round of 22 bullets that he'd given the kids earlier that day. I stole it from the kids, so that's something else my dad had given them. But, oops. So here's some other things that I have in here. Oh my goodness. So I want you to keep in mind that these are not all cards just from people reaching out to me from my breast cancer journey, but I kept everything from what people had sent me just after my dad's death. So I have every card that I got from the beginning of my breast cancer journey, through my dad's death, through people sending me well wishes from my surgeries and things like that. But I saved everything, and I really wanted to keep these so that down the road I can actually take a quick peek through them and read them. I probably would cry like a little baby if I read them right now because I'm a little emotional now. But my mother-in-law also wrote me a letter after my dad had passed, so I have that in here because I thought it was a really special letter that she wrote me. Oh my goodness, I have more of these bracelets. So this is a bracelet after I had gone in with my lung collapse. This is when I was admitted to the hospital there. And then here are my shots before I left for our Leavenworth trip that I had taken with my dad. But lastly, what I have, actually this is not lastly, I, in my last video, pulled out my hair. When they shaved my head, I put my hair in a little bag. I didn't save all of it, but just enough for me to kind of remember what it was like when I went through that moment. A couple of other things I have in here. I just have some family pictures of my husband and I, my family, my son, things like that we had taken during my dad's memorial service. So I wanted those to be in here. I also have the program from my dad's memorial service in here. I wanted to have a nice copy of that I put away somewhere. And it was really cute. My bestest friend in the whole wide world, she made me this little book, and it says What I Love About Christina by Sean. And I just thought it was really cute. She went through all these pages, and it's kind of something that should have been for like husband and wife, but she made it really cute by you know, some of the stuff that she wrote in here. And so this was really special to me, and I wanted to keep that in here as well. But I also have, and I talked about this in one of my videos before, what's in my chemo bag. I'll link that down below if it's something that you wanted to see. But this was a planner that I had bought, and I journaled in a little bit. I have some little keepsakes here and there in here that I kept. And so I wanted to just keep this in here so that I have it to look at down the road, especially those areas where I journaled during my chemo appointments and things like that. A couple of other things that are in here are, I actually saved this. I don't really know why I'm saving this, but when I was going through my double mastectomy, this was something I wore to hang my drains off of in order to take a shower, but my husband picked it up for me, and I thought that was really sweet. But it's just a little piece that I wanted to put in the box. And then I also have these two bracelets. One of them was from a coworker, and it's a Be Brave bracelet. I thought this was really cute, and I wore this to every single one of my appointments and throughout my entire journey. So it's pretty well worn, and I don't want it to break, so I'm saving it just like this because I showered in it and it's starting to fall apart. So I wanted to put it in my box so it stays nice and together. And then this was another little bracelet that one of my old coworkers gave me. She actually battled breast cancer, and this was the bracelet that she had worn throughout her journey. I wanted to wear this also, but it didn't quite fit on my wrist, but it still is really special to me since it's something that she passed on to me. So it was definitely something I wanted to keep in my little box here. And then lastly, and I'm actually adding this today, this was a little bear that my stepdaughter had given me. Her grandma collects these, and so they went through and they found a breast cancer prayer bear. I believe that's what this is, but it's just a little beanie baby that I thought was really sweet of them to think of me. So I'm actually going to be adding that to my box today. But that wraps it up. And like I said, this is just kind of a quick video, and I just wanted it to kind of encourage you to save some things along the way, or give you some thoughts or ideas about what to save along the way, so that you have something to look back on later on down the road. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by. If you liked this video today, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, make sure that you hit that subscribe button before you leave here today. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.